Well, folks, they are not drug cartels anymore. They're armies. Take a look at this exclusive video. You will not see it anywhere else. This is what today's cartels look like. Heavily armed, uniformed, and in complete control of our southern border. On a daily basis, they taunt the Texas National Guard. Joe Biden has surrendered the border to the cartels, leaving Texas on its own. This video comes from our special correspondent, Jason Jones, who this week is embedded with the Texas Department of Public Safety, where state police are now using advanced technology to fight back, including one of the most sophisticated airborne weapons available. Here's Jason Jones with a look inside the battle the feds refuse to fight.
This aircraft has a multitude of aviation law enforcement technologies, and using it down here on the southwestern border for air interdiction patrol has been just, I think, one of the keys to success for DPS's apprehension.
There's 4 of them in here, and the driver's going to be the last one to come out. The last one, he's got a ball cap on. Okay, they're turning back around, going back in the brush, guys.
At 10-4, this is going to be I believe it's going to be your vehicle. It's the only one in the area.
Trooper on scene with this white Suburban. You copy DPS Spectre.
Point of origin was Honduras, going towards an unknown location at the moment. Air Force 11 clear.
This is one of the advantages of the airplane versus the helicopter. You got to have both, right? We like to have a layered approach. You know, low-level helicopter would work the caravans in the mid-altitude, brought us up top. But this is a prime example. We were 10 miles behind this vehicle. We're able to close the gap in minutes, doing 275 miles an hour. That's the advantage of this aircraft versus some of the other aircraft that are a lot slower.
Well, it is an amazing piece of machinery. Jason Jones joins me now. Jason, welcome to the program.
Grant, it's good to be with you. Thanks for having me tonight.
Jason, I'm stunned that really Texas is forced to do what the feds refuse to do, not at any fault of Border Patrol, but because of Joe Biden's basically stand-down order.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And I want to tell you that, the state has been forced to really step up. This is why they're utilizing Operation Lone Star, a $1.8 billion, with a B, $1.8 billion Texas-funded operation. And the video you just watched is one of the examples of one of the most advanced aircraft being used along the southwest border. It's known as Spectre. And I got to tell you, as someone's been riding in this thing, I've been really impressed with it. DPS, the Texas Department of Public Safety, is using both high-level aircraft, that flies usually above 10,000 feet. You can't hear it on the ground and you can't see it. Plus, it has the ability to stand off. But that's not the only aircraft they're using. The helicopter behind me is another great example. Why don't you play another clip that we've got here, and we can show you how this thing is used.
3 units right there, about 5 feet in front of them. Okay, I got them.
Zoom in just a little bit on them. There you go.
Okay, I got one runner.
I got a runner, and they're coming towards the other agents that are coming in. Now they're all running. Wow, it's like quail.
Jason, it's interesting because those are Texas Department of Public Safety, state police officers. How is it working? Is Border Patrol okay with the arrests? I mean, I know there's got to be some back and forth between Washington and Texas now on this.
Oh, make no doubt there is. But, Texas has been doing border security for quite some time. And I'll tell you, as we've been embedded with them for some time now, and watching how their operations work, both at low level, utilizing the helicopter behind me, like today, we helped Border Patrol and other DPS troopers apprehend 24 people with the helicopter behind me. But they use these in a very layered approach. They call it a force multiplier, and they're absolutely right. But I got to tell you, when you're out there in the middle of the night and you're 40 miles from the closest town and you're hearing a lone agent on the ground, as he's looking for 30 people, what you realize is that the men and women of the Texas Department of Public Safety's aircraft division are really a lifeline. They're much more than a force multiplier, because I got to tell you, Del Rio, Texas, where we are, it's pretty far from the next town. You're talking about an hour and a half to Eagle Pass. So these aircraft are a big tool. And I will also tell you that the cartels will tell you that when the Mosquito, the aircraft behind me, and the reason they call it that is because from the front windshield to the back tail, it looks like a mosquito from the ground. The cartels cannot function. They will absolutely shut down a zone. And so they're extremely effective at stopping crimes against the state like methamphetamine affecting the country and many other index crimes that's occurring at this border affecting all of America.
Yeah, Jason Jones, it's great stuff. I know you're going to be with us all week. What do you got coming up tomorrow?
Yeah, get ready. So tomorrow is all about the cartels, and we're going to share with you some activity that I think is really going to stun the country, where Cartel del Noreste, also known by many Americans as the Los Zetas cartel, one of the most hyper-violent, has been crossing into the United States using trade craft, targeting Americans and killing them. And so tomorrow we're going to really expose that, but also show how their operations are conducted in the United States now, not just in Mexico.
Well, fascinating
So stay
stuff,
with us.
Jason Jones. Thank you so much, buddy. We appreciate it as always. All right, folks. So as we keep moving